Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you can click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. About to leave Oklahoma City, but it is about to get with it with this weather. We got these low, fast-moving clouds. It's clear down near Texas, but over here, man, these clouds are popping. It's even darker on the north side of town. It was real dark about 5 minutes ago, but anyway, let me power wash what I need to clean. Maybe clean the back of this car and get it moving. Raining cats and dogs now. Oh yeah. Time for me to get on this road, get some gas. Here with Darren. Think we got transmission problems. Go ahead and try to shift it in first. You say it bogs the engine down? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you got a bucket of marbles going in there. How about second? How's second sound? What gear is that? It got quieter in second. Stop it and put it back in first. That's in first. Does it still feel like it's binding up? Yeah, it sounds bad. All right, go ahead and shut it down. We're going to do a transmission swap coming out through the top. So, pull the wheels off, pull the axle out. I pulled the brake caliper off so I can pivot this enough to get the axle out of here. And I see the piston has lost its boot on this caliper, so this caliper is going to need to be replaced. The boot is torn on this sway bar end link. So that's probably going to need to be replaced. I don't even see the retaining clip on that boot. Not sure where that disappeared to. They're not in too bad a shape right now. I pulled the two bolts out of that mount. And I'm going to go up here and get some stuff up here. We got the subframe supported by these jack stands at the front side of it. Limits a little bit of space underneath, but we got a couple more jack stands if we need to go up some more. So let me tear this stuff off of the top of the engine here and take the exhaust loose, stuff some rags or something down in these turbo ports, and get ready to get this thing up and out of here. I'm gonna take this computer box stuff out of the way and then disconnect the throttle cable stuff, then hit the mount bolts. Here we are. It is 2:17, and I think we're ready to lift this engine out. The only thing we have to do is go get the lift. So we're going to take a lunch break and get the lift. We are back with the cherry picker. About to roll it up under here, lift this engine out. Guess we got lights here, huh? There it is. The engine's on the ground. Transmission's pulled apart. And that shaft is locked up. I can't even turn that shaft. Turns in neutral, nice and easy. But in gear, it's bound up. Let's go get the other transmission. This is the transmission we got coming out. And this is the speed sensor on the back of the 93, 94, and 95 transmissions. So I'm going to pull that out in case somebody needs it. Did get that sensor out of there. It was kind of stuck. Came out with a piece of metal too. We're not going to speculate where that metal came from. But we got this mount swapped over. We got the mating surface of the transmission cleaned off. We got the brand new throwout bearing in. We got the good boot for the shifter fork in. Now we're going to go ahead and break that service bolt loose, make this thing up here, and get this installed. There it is, folks. Bolted up, ready to go back in. Let's get with it. Well, folks, we decided to knock it off for the day. Probably be dark in about an hour. We wouldn't have got that all done. So we're going to kick it off in the morning, get that package back in, take that thing for a test drive after we service it up. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching today. Catch you tomorrow. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.